Gordon has worked on Sodor for as long as he can remember. The young green part of his life wasn't even a year old. Only he hadn't pulled the express in over 10 years. After all, he did retire in 2011. Henry, there's no way Thomas could pull the express. That's what I know that, but there's an episode in that TV show where he does. What, that thing's still going on? Well, no, it ended in 2020, but the point still stands and all. Why is this relevant? They're only having a conversation, Gordon. Yes, about absolute nonsense. You're one to talk. Before Gordon could snap back, his driver arrived. Alright, Gordon, we got a train for Crosby due. Joy. And with that, off Gordon went. Shut up, Henry, you relevant. Meanwhile, Edward was travelling up Gordon's Hill. I'm getting too old for this. You want a bump to get you going? No, I can make it. Alright, we're almost there. Oi, there's something on the tracks. Oh! Edward, are you alright? I think so. How bad is it, Oscar? Well, there doesn't seem to be too much damage. I think the most we're going to need is a crane. You're probably going to want to go find a phone for help. Nonsense, Edward. I can just grab my phone from my pocket. We have WhatsApp now, after all. Alright, of course. Silly me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit indeed. Gordon's due. We gotta stop him. Edward's driver ran to try flag Gordon down. Suddenly, the guard came out. Why have we stopped? I'm trying to enjoy my coffee. We've derailed and Gordon is coming, so if I were you, I would get clear. Ron Evans? What? Edward, what were you doing? No, look out! Ah! His boiler on the trees, it could cause a fire. Quick, get a breakdown crane. On it. Soon, a rescue team was forged. Edward was taken to the works, while his crew explained what had happened, except the guard, who was just enjoying his coffee. Gordon's driver assured him that the following day they would go visit Edward in the works. Which, they did. I mean, Gordon doesn't really have these trains to take anymore, so he's got a lot of free time, so, yeah. You have to understand, I never truly meant any of this nonsense, right? Gordon, I'm not mad at all. Honestly, I know it's an accident. So, there aren't any serious damage, right? You'll be back and working again soon, right? I will be fixed, but there's this accident's pointed one thing out. What? Gordon, I'm well over 100, and the men here, they can fix me, but they can't change that. I mean, a lot of us are getting too old for these regular services, aren't we? I mean, steam engines being regularly used isn't the darn thing. I mean, we weren't designed for that long, were we? I suppose so. So what does that mean when it comes to you? Well, you know how the Farquhar branch line hasn't really been getting much work lately aside the quarry, yes? Well, the plan is to open it up as like a heritage line railroad of sorts. For those of us on Sodor that just can't do the normal journeys anymore. What are you trying to say? I'm saying, Gordon, that I honestly think a retirement of sorts for myself is in order. Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, nothing is forever, is it? Exactly. Besides, I'll still be here on Sodor and all that. I mean, I know the estate railway that the Earl has is a similar thing, isn't it? How they've now got Glyn and whatnot. I see, but, you know, I still think I can do it. Do what? Pull a long train. I know I can't do it many times, but I don't know. Why don't you try go on tour? What? You know, like your brother did. Go around England filling a special train. I mean, you are the famous express engine. Imagine all the fame you'd get from it. It's like a last run of sorts. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Thanks, Edward. That's cheered me up. Anytime, Gordon. Anytime.